football, and never more so than when the war drum is sounded, and this crowd has begun its battle cry inside the walls of Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between these Road Warriors and the Kansas City Chiefs. On one sideline, we've got a look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. These guys coming in with a little momentum after last week's win, which is not something they've experienced much this season. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the long... With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And we're off and running from Arrowhead. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Troy. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They give it right away. We've got a loose ball. And the Chiefs pick it up. And what a way to begin the scoring block as they take it back for the touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the turnover into a lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just like that, I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders offense out for another look here alongside QB Cam Miller. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
From the gun, Miller. Stepping up, and he's going to run. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards.
1st and 10 from the 43.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Blown back gets the handoff. He's descending upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
1 yard gain.
Shotgun snap to Miller. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45.
With the play fake, Miller. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Even if this QB knew, from the very get-go, somebody be waiting for him, there's no chance he was going to salvage that play. I'd be surprised if he even got a second to look upfield before he was greeted with the big old open arms for an easy sack.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long. Now the shotgun, Miller. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. That's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
It's a gain of 4.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Cameron Richardson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They send a man in motion.
At the Raiders' 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Left side. It's caught by Rice. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
14. Raiders nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Dylan Laube on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
A gain of a
Here's Miller. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Like the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. He gives a good Pacheco to start the drive. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Moving the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Miller back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jack Bench. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. And you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate. It has been a brutal couple quarters. And if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Here's Miller to the air. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So from outside the red zone now, here's 3rd and goal. Miller's going to throw here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. They call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the Commanders. And this is Drake London. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Eagles have taken a 3-point lead to the locker room, 10-7 at the half. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Cleveland Browns. And it's Trevor Lawrence. A 17-yard touchdown pass. This one's gone to halftime. They're all tied at 13. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Miller on play action. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. He'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Laube. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Down by Nick Bolton. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Miller setting to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. All set now. 1st and 10.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Mahomes has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
The first down carry for Pacheco. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
More yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To the air, Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. From the pocket, looking for a target. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
Butker knocks it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Laube with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but Just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Miller. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
10 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
He finds him right side. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18.
24. Raiders 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Gets this one to Myers. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He drops his down to Pacheco underneath. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Pacheco again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Rucker with the extra point. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
31. Raiders 6. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. This makes it up to the 25. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to number 18, Jack Bench. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
6-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff to Levy. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43.
3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Miller. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Looking from the pistol, it's Miller. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and long for him here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And they can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no timeouts left to stop them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a designed run from Mahomes. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.